Raining in light, purpose. So, after coming out of the shadows and out of the darkness, we move into purpose, finding it, fulfilling it, completing a mission, beginning a mission. What does purpose mean to you? Purpose, could this be all that we've been after and all that we're after and all along and for as far back as we date? Purpose is partially what the journey is all about. Our current positions, employment, and careers might not be our purpose or even a part of it. This might be challenging to consider or even accept because what if we're happy or even content with it all and at this time? Purpose is the big idea, it's the big picture, it's the big moment. One hint that we've discovered our purpose is when we do not need an escape. An escape, sometimes a substance, sometimes a person, sometimes a thing. As we grow here, know that our purpose can be defined in all sorts of areas of life. Purpose, we definitely won't know it until we know it. It is necessary to continue on our journey and with all that will come along. Discovering our purpose may have already occurred, and if it hasn't, it could come. And it could come into fruition in our 20s, our 30s, our 60s, our 80s, and even beyond. Yes, because humans are now living much longer. If we have not found it, we must stay up for it. We must be ready for the moment. We ready ourselves through sobering our mind, our body, and our spirit. Becoming sober is to become sound. We do this by trusting the fulfillment from our light. We'll breathe here. Deep breaths in, slow breaths out. Deep breaths in, slow breaths out. Relax. Get comfortable. Begin to trust. Trust yourself. Trust your instincts. Self-trust is necessary. We are miracles. We can trust the miracle that we possess. We can trust the wonder that we hold. We can trust the marvels that we can provide. As we breathe in and then out, this sensation is a miracle. Continue to breathe, stretch your limbs, and gently close your eyes if you haven't already, and if you're in a safe space to do so. Flex your muscles and continue to stretch. This will provide a synchronized peace between our mind, our body, and our spirit. Deep breaths in, slow breaths out. In this moment, we recognize how extraordinary we are. Deep breaths in, slow breaths out. Self-trust is essential for this part of the journey. With self-trust, we can rely on ourselves. We are confident with ourselves. We believe in ourselves. We no longer doubt ourselves. Deep breaths in, slow breaths out. In this moment, we have faith. With self-trust and on our journey, we can absolutely move mountains. Deep breaths in, slow breaths out. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. The best is most definitely yet to come. We've met sunshine and we've also met rain. Purpose will be a place where we meet freedom. For so many moons, we may have wondered about our creation or the reason for it. Well, here's one answer. We are all here to complete a mission. We are all here to satisfy something greater than our own physical being. This greatness will without a doubt be defined by the peace that we give to others. And through an act of service and based upon the talents and abilities that we've actualized. We've detailed our goals. We've listed and described our morals and our values. Our purpose is a collective of all of these things. Our purpose is our impact. It will be our legacy. Purpose, our objective in life. The one article that will allow to be our very own personal intention. So much is unclear, and our purpose is not an exception. At some point, we may have to peacefully call for our purpose and the understanding of it. Solitude is the response here, sitting alone and within our light and in silence of the externals is a way to signal our purpose. Note that just like all good things, it will take time. Solitude is the response here, sitting alone and within our light and in silence of the externals is a way to signal our purpose. Note that just like all good things, it will take time. We can find purpose in different areas of life. If we take a long and silent look at our life, we can divide it into sections. For example, our purpose as a human and part of our greater society. And then our purpose as an individual and an individual on our very own journey. This can be broken down even further, and it's encouraged. If we are committed to growing, we in turn develop a growth mindset and therefore seek to grow in all that we do, even in the relationships that we hold. Earlier on, we discussed and developed a mantra. Are we walking with it? We've discussed inspiration, and we are now well aware that we can become inspired by ourselves. This is a stem of purpose. At some point, and when we least expect it, and as long as we're leading with our light and in all that we think, speak, and do, our purpose and our purposes will become apparent. Know that purpose may be ever changing and may alter or vary over our lifetime, and just the same as other meaningful components of our journey. Discovering and even achieving our purpose might not be a set destination, because in life, not many things are. We will give strength to our spirit, and with each spirit that we take, and so that we are able to bend, and sometimes with the wind, and only in regards to our exchanges between ourselves and greater good. Retreat within you to get closer to your purpose. Retreat with reigning in light.